Hello, Galaxy. I'm Chris Perillo, and it's been a crazy busy day for more than one reason. I believe I've gotten most everything that I need to get done. Accomplished everything I set out to accomplish. My phone notification went off before I realized that I needed to put it on Do Not Disturb. Shh. Should just call it Shut Up mode. I am continuing to print a pumpkin. Ooh, hang on. Why is that stuck? Holy cow. Continuing to print the remainder of this pumpkin, at least the backside, the butt of the pumpkin. I'm just going with a plain back. Because honestly, I mean, it's nice in the sense that this model has many options that you can choose from in terms of what you put in, as a design of the pumpkin. But only one of those options, inexplicably, was the Imperial insignia, not a Jedi, not a Rebel, nothing else. I'm like, you went this far. You could, but if I could figure out how to do it, I would totally make more faces for this pumpkin. So as it stands, I'm just gonna go with the generic. I'm sure someone with far more skill could pull it off, but I'm just going with the generic butt of the pumpkin. That's what I'm gonna do. And then the top, I've got to print off the stem with some other filament. I don't know what other filament I'm going to be using for it. The stem, I gotta look for some kind of brown filament. I think David sent some kind of neon brown. Maybe would work possibly as the stem. Even neon brown might even have worked as the base of the pumpkin. Although I guess I have a tan. No, I kind of need a brown, don't I? I need a brown. So yes, pumpkin spice butt, which is exactly what I thought the pumpkin spice Cheerios would taste like, which is why when I saw them, I passed on them. And then I saw them, oh, pardon me. Saw them again. I was up early this morning. Like I said, it was a busy day. And I did pick up a few things. Tonight, before your very eyes, I'm going to unbox a iPhone 13 Pro Max silicone case. So exciting. Everyone else got their iPhones. I'm like, I got an iPhone case. Yay! Am I supposed to get excited about this? I don't know. That's right, silicone. It smells boxy. Yes. No box fart, so to speak, that I know of. It's got instructions on how to insert the phone. This is very, very important. Yeah. So I'm gonna be opening that. I don't know. Maybe I'll record a video about it. Because you never know if people are going to search for it. Could put something in the queue. Although tonight's video is going to be about iOS from an Android user's perspective, since iOS is, I'm going to try to ride that wave. Another thing I picked up. This is going to get controversial. And those following me on Twitter have already, seen this. A book cover keyboard for a Galaxy Tab S7 Plus, which will be arriving in 2 days. So I'm going to be doing an unboxing then. When it goes, I don't know when it'll go public on YouTube. Possibly over the weekend. I'll be doing a couple videos to work ahead of time. But of course, if you're watching live on Twitch, you'll see it. But anyway, I've decided that I'm kind of getting sick of iOS and the iPad, and realized, there could be a better way of doing this. And while I'm not completely sold on Samsung, for what I need it for, a tablet in general, what I need it for, it could fit the bill. So I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna try it. Gonna see how it works. I'll know pretty quickly. I'll know within 2 or 3 days whether or not I'm gonna keep it. And of course, if I don't like it, I can easily return it. Not a big deal. So no stress there. And of course, continue to use the iPad. Just, I don't know what, apart from potential software shortcomings, I will run into. I know full well that I could have done that better if I knew you were going to clip it. That's funny. Thank you for following, what is it, Dan Linux? Dan Linux, and I love your avatar, because of course I'm an AFOL. So I can't, in my scenario, unfortunately, use a Windows machine. Because if I could, I might have waited, because allegedly there's a new Surface that they're going to release with 120 hertz screen. That's like minimum for me. Like, it's got to have high refresh rate. That is minimum, absolute minimum for me. So the Tab 7 Plus, it fits the bill. But I also know that the software, Android apps are not necessarily, there are no tablet apps for Android tablets, but there are multitasking options within an Android tablet, the Samsung tablet, that could be just as suitable for my usage. I don't need full screen for anything and everything. In fact, in some cases, I don't want it. So we'll see how well it works. If I like it better for my use case, then I'm basically going to sell my old iPad Pro and then pass this iPad Pro on down to Diana or to Jedi. Yeah, so it's this is what's been going on. I've been, doing my work, my Intel work, and then also thinking, as I'm getting things done, I wonder if now is the time to try that. I would be just as happy running a Chrome OS. Like, most of what I want is probably just the availability of a web browser. I mean, honestly. And I could do that on a tab just as easily as I can with Safari on iOS or iPad OS. Of course, there are also desktop apps, and so I'm not too worried about incompatibility for that. So Microsoft Office and the Microsoft Suite is one use case. That's pretty much a critical use case, and the tab should have no problem with that. A second use case is specifically NDI, as I'm using right now. I use the NDI source on specifically with the this camera. This is the iPad, and so my use case is Microsoft Office, believe it or not, and this. Those are my two primary use cases. Everything else is secondary. And since I'm already use Android and appreciate Android, been using a Samsung device, largely de-Samsungified, not perfectly de-Samsungified, but largely enough. I'd be happy with it and probably continue to be happy with if the camera was better. But for the camera usage that I need for this particular view, a tablet should be more than sufficient. Specifically the 7 Plus tablet. So yes, Day in Linux, I'm glad it's been many years since you've seen me. I'm here every night at 6 p.m. recording videos and streaming and whatnot. Plus, it has some really cool apps for the little lady in kid mode. Well, iPad doesn't really have... In fact, I told Diana, I'm like, if the Galaxy Tab works, I had a better kid management experience with when we gave her the LG phone, one of the old knockaround review units I got years ago. And I felt that was a better experience as a parent than iOS. And Diana said, I wonder why. I'm like, because the software. Everything that I've been saying, because of the software. So we shall see. If the new MVPs get in promotion, I'm actually daily macOS. See, I here's the thing. I daily macOS running off a MacBook, but connected to a monitor that pushes 120. So I have the best of both worlds. That is, by the way, and then of course I could close the clamshell and just go single monitor if I wanted to. So I don't often do that because I don't necessarily need to do that. But FYI, you can do it, Kurt, if you had a second monitor, or that you might even be able to connect it up to your existing monitors depending on how many ports you have. You may have to use an external converter, but I don't know. Dan Linux recently purchased a Samsung Galaxy Tab 6 to keep all my sysadmin notes. Boy, am I lying to myself. Haven't used it yet. Only read books with it. Wow. See, I don't read books with tablets. I use the web on the iPad frequently, and then Office apps, and then everything else is secondary. I don't game on it. I've got other apps that are, distant, but like my core critical apps are Android compatible, so it's not a huge deal. The use case has already been identified, and I believe that I will be happier. This is the hope. The hope is that I will be happier with a Samsung Galaxy Tab 7 Plus, despite one shortcoming. And this is I'm not going to say it's a big one. This is a 5G iPad. Because, I take it with me on the go. And the only way to get a 5G tab right now is go through a carrier. And they only had 128 gigs. And I'm like, yeah, I kind of want 256 because you get 8 gigs of RAM with 256 versus 6 on a 128. So I did decide to basically go without external connectivity, knowing full well that when I'm mobile, I've got my phone, and setting up a hotspot, while a little bit of a workaround, does work. So I'm not too worried about it. Mr. Neo Trip notes, I agree, Android does kid mode very well. Oh, exceedingly well. It puts iOS to shame. To absolute shame. Yeah, RC Maniac, I did catch that note for Ewan McGregor from the awards.
Pentaxenstein just gifted 2 subs.
Thank you, Pentaxenstein. Thank you very much, pushing us that much closer to 500. We're currently at 376 subs. Sorry, we don't have that many subs. We have that many sub points. So thank you for pushing us along. By the way, tonight may be the night that I pass 6,000 followers here on Twitch. Kurt Grosser's waiting for the M1 Max to support more than one monitor. It's possible. As well as ProMotion. That, I would also hope for. Oh man, ProMotion on the Mac? Yes. I mean, I have that. I kind of have that on my display. I'm not too concerned about that. It's secondary. But yeah, certainly having it natively on the screen would be nice as well. Let's see here. Just reading. I'm trying to catch up. You guys have... See, I don't do ebooks. I even bought years ago. I bought a Kindle, and I don't ever read ebooks at all. And I have ebooks. It's typically not been a use case for me. So I wouldn't. It would be a nice bonus, but not necessarily a must-have. Hey Tarvis 3000, good to see ya. Thanks for following and welcome to the Play Shop. What are mobile plans like in the U.S.? Oh, they're all over the map, dude. They're all over the map, but I find them to be relatively restrictive. So, yeah, I know this is the week. I should be excited for the new iPhone, but honestly, I'm way more excited for my Galaxy Tab S7 Plus to get here. And, I can't believe I said that. It's true. As well as the Star Wars Visions, which starts tonight? Tomorrow? I don't know. Did I see the Verge video, what they said regarding slop and hope? No. I don't know if I saw that video. I saw the review, and Dieter basically said, well, iOS is pretty fluid to begin with. The animations are pretty... I'm like, have we been using the same device? Like, have we? Because, all 9 Star Wars Visions come out tomorrow. Oh, so nice. I may end up spreading them out, watching one every night. Just look forward to something different. Does someone have a suggestion for phone change apps? Going Pixel to Samsung, both the Virgin Cloud and Samsung Switch keep failing. Oh boy, that I don't know. I've never effectively used one of those types of things well. In fact, recently, I probably should have backed up with my Samsung device, and it screwed something up. I tried restoring things after a backup, and it honestly wasn't the same. It wasn't the same. Not that I feel like there was any love lost. I kind of, sideline a lot of the things that that I have, in terms of device to device. I feel sometimes setting up a device fresh is good. Photos are automatically backed up, so I don't worry about that. Other things, not so much. But it just depends on what you use. Oh, that's what you're referring. What did he say? He didn't say anything. He was just the opposite. A lot of people have been using iOS, say it's very smooth. Okay. Well, that's them. I have, and I can tell you. Even Dieter said, yeah, the 120 is noticeable. The reason why is because it is smooth, as opposed to before, which now looks janky by comparison. It's wife's phone, or else I say met and start over. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, the RC Maniac's making a recommendation for you there. The next thing I need to do before the videos get recorded is show you tonight's a thrift haul. Let's go ahead and flip over here. Wow, it worked that time. Kind of happy about that. Got this bag for $4.30. I was like, all right. I saw a couple of in here that I thought, oh yeah, I'd like to have some extras of those. But wow, I got an Imperial Gunner too. So let's see here. For $4, I got 1, 2. Ooh, nice Palpatine with the decor. 1, 2, 3. Got a Forlom. Got a different Tusken Raider for our Tusken raids. Got a Emperor's Royal Guard. Wow, I'm gonna have to. Wow, dude, good Dengar. I saw Dengar. Okay, I didn't see the Dooku. Got one clone, a purple clone. Oh, he's too far there. Purple clone. A Luke. These are all galactic heroes. Is that a Rex? Yep, Rex, because he's got the Jedi's. Mace Windu, Anakin. Ooh, nice. Whoa, I don't know if. Oh, I don't think I had this Maul. I don't think I had that Darth Maul. It's because his cape is kind of flying to the back, so he must have come with a speeder. One Grievous, and then an IG-88. I don't know if I had this IG-88 either. I'm gonna have to look. And I definitely had the these. So I've got a lot of the Galactic Heroes. These are not new to me, and they're certainly not new at all. They are awesome, but consider I got all these for about $4.50, right around there. So just consider that. He's so small. He is. That's what I'm saying. Not that. So I'm gonna count them here because I knew it was a lot, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18! I got 18 of these things. Hang on. Let me, how can I turn off chat? Give me a second. I gotta go with a different view. Give me a second. Duplicate. iPhone, clean view. Alright, there we go. Give me a second. I am going to do this. I'm turning off a few different things. The clean view. Goals. Okay, there we go. So, just so we can get maybe potentially a screenshot here. Ah! It's hard to get them completely balanced out. But dang, dude. I still cannot believe. So that's 2. Look at that. Unbelievable. That's crazy cool. There we go. So there's a potential screen grab, but let's see if I can. Sorry, it's a bit of a balance. There we go. That's good. So I think you can see every one of them for a screenshot. I don't know if Kurt can take it, but yeah, not bad for $4. Oh yeah, this is. I mean, it's exciting, admittedly, and I know I did not have the that Darth Maul. I know I didn't. The other ones I think I did. In fact, there's been variations of Palpatine, and I'm not even sure if I have the black decor Palpatine. So I'll have to check. I believe I have the other clones though. Those are not necessarily new, but you can always army build. It's good to have a lot of them. There were a couple of Jawa variations back in the day too. So anyway, the dark side is incredibly rare. Yeah, someone in one bag, $4. Isn't that great? Okay, so flipping back to this view. Now, I think I've shown you everything I needed to show you. Which one should we do tonight? Hey, Sorry Jr., good to see ya. Welcome to the Play Shop. The thing that a lot of people don't realize is that many bits of animation, says RC Maniac 25, on any system UI is to give the appearance of things happening. Computers and graphics systems so fast that the animation wasn't there, many assume it didn't work because something happened so fast. Possibly. Yes. But if animations are not fluid, I find myself just kind of getting turned off. And I mean, I understand it happens at times, but you know, it's not as I don't know. It's more jarring to me than it is for other people. Did I see your earlier tweet about Jank? I'm not sure. I might have, Mark. I got a lot today. I had a lot on my plate. Okay, so I don't think anybody's gonna care about the unboxing of the iPhone 13 Pro Max silicone case. Doing a video on that. They're not as, it's not as high trafficked. So I'm not gonna waste my time necessarily doing a separate video on it. They care about the devices. And this is gonna be chonky. It is going to be chonky. It's a chonky gadget, chonky phone. Well, no bigger, honestly, no bigger than my Galaxy Ultra. So that's pretty cool. And I have no doubt that iOS on the iPhone is going to be not different, just, yeah, well, different, yes, but like more optimal. iOS may be more optimal on the iPhone than it has been on the iPad. That's my feeling. Like the iPad has been treated like, you know, a distant cousin in the family, like not very well at all. So, oh yeah, I like the feel of that. I love the feel of the silicone. Plus it's vegan, which is great because my old one isn't. And theoretically, it should fit in the, yep, it's about the same size, maybe a little bigger. All right, so I got it, and it's MagSafe compatible, whatever that is. I'll just be using my Qi charger. So now I know, okay, that's what it's gonna be, chunky and all. So when I'll be taking it out of the house, if only to do the photo testing. That'll be another upcoming video that I'll be doing. And when I do that and I stage it side by side, I don't know what's going to be the best way of doing it yet, but it may very well end up just being like the like the web browser. I'll be using Edge and just drag and dropping and going back and forth because my plan is to record that live. The photo comparison stuff. Dieter specifically said that Apple got away with 60 Hz screen for so long because iOS was so smooth without jank in its animation. The new iPhone arrives on the 14th. New home screen layout really had me fuming. Oh, you can turn off the widgets. That's nothing. You can turn off the widgets. I actually kind of like the widgets. They're nice. I mean, I don't have all of them turned on, but I mean, it's okay, cool, yeah. But I could also do that on my tab, and in fact, I get to use my favorite Android widgets on my tab, so I can have theoretically better widgets that I need and that I want on my theoretically on my tab. I say theoretically because you never know. You never know. Yeah. Most widgets are useless. Yeah, that's kind of, I kind of feel the same way. I'm like, I don't want this widget. I don't need this widget. I need a schedule widget. I'd like a weather widget. Ultimately, I found, most of the weather widgets out there suck. They really do. At a glance, sometimes, you know, so it kind of depends. I haven't found, like, an inherent need to have a ton of widgets. I just want them to look good. And they don't always look good. So if they don't look good, I find other ways of displaying the same data. I do my best. Free Droid, nice apps. I may have heard of it before. I don't know. You're a programmer. You can make me a widget? Great. I don't know what kind of widget I would need. Twitch has a widget. Did you know that? So you can have a little Twitch widget on your desktop, on your whatever screen. And when I'm live, you know, it'll update and say, hey, Chris Perillo's live. Did you know that? There is a Twitch widget. It's true. Yeah, I kind of like, see, the way I have it set up is, I mean, I use a calendar app that I like, color coded and everything, depending on like family, whether it's a holiday, whether it's, you know, something I have to do, and then a nice little weather widget as well. So the weather I use, what is the name of the app? The app it's called Weather, yeah. Settings. What the hell is this called? I'm trying. Okay, give me a second. I actually have to like launch it in the App Store. Weather timeline ad free. Weather timeline ad free. So I did it ad free, so I paid for it. Last updated in 2019, but it works just fine. It works perfectly. So I use Weather Timeline. That's been my favorite weather widget. Normally I'd have At a Glance here. I like At a Glance a lot. That's my home screen. That just shows you what my home screen looks like. Nothing. Like I keep nothing on there. And in fact, I'm annoyed that there are dots here because I can't, in the Samsung launcher, I can't eliminate that bar. But I just have a clean everything. And then everything is down below, organized in folders. It's very clean, very optimal. I'm good. I don't even set a wallpaper. I know other people, how can you not set it? I'm good. I don't, I mean, there are if I could do like a Star Wars wallpaper of the day, maybe. Like a high quality Star Wars wall, yeah, absolutely. But that just doesn't exist. So I know I could manually set them and all that stuff, but you know, I'm nothing to worry about. Here's something. So I'm going to talk about this specifically in the video that we're going to lay down tonight. Can't wait to see the comparison between the 13 Pro Max and the S21 Ultra. Well, here's the thing. I did a search, or I was doing some research, and apparently people search for iOS 15 review from an Android user. And this is my number one complaint. Like, this is like, look at that. I love the fact that I know what notifications are waiting for me. I know exactly what notifications are waiting. Precisely. Like, there's no guessing. These are the notifications that are waiting for me. As opposed to, are there notifications? Oh, there are notifications. Oh, I didn't know. Okay, I guess there are notifications. Huh. Some people that bothers. This does not bother me at all. So let's go ahead. I'm going to keep them all intact because I'm going to use that in the example. Oh, and look at that. I can actually get the battery percentage up there. Can you believe it? I can actually see my battery percentage. Aw. Wouldn't it be nice if you could do that on iOS? Oh. Yeah. No. No. I don't need no battery percentage. When it dies, it dies. It was meant to die. Okay? Oh, you just have to swipe. Hang on. Let's see. How many swipes does it take? How many swipes does it take for me to see my battery percentage? Let's count. How many swipes did it take? How many swipes? Did you count how many? Hang on. No, I'm not gonna touch the screen because it didn't take any swipes. Okay. Oh, here's another thing. Hey, you know, my phone's sitting here. I wonder what time it is. I have to turn on my oh, no, I don't have to turn on my phone. Because it tells me. It's just laying there. The always-on display tells me. Oh, I know. Oh, but don't worry. When Apple does it, they'll do it the right way. Whatever that means, because apparently... Oh, so you spend another $300 for that. Okay, Kurt. Bravo. Congratulations. You paid more money for something that you could have had right here. But that's okay. Your prerogative. Absolutely your prerogative. No doubt about that. Your prerogative. When your battery dies, you buy a new phone, pretty much. Always on display. Yeah, no watch, and I know the time. Unbelievable. I can't believe it. And that's the same across just about any modern Android device. Like I said, though, I am in play. I am absolutely in play. Meaning, I don't know if I'm going to be happy with the Pixel. I don't like the Pixel software. I don't like Android 12. When I use it, it's just like, yeah, I don't know if this is for me. The camera may be outstanding, but is it going to be enough? I don't know. How will I show off my ultra smooth 120 hertz display if they showed you the screen automatically? Well, I don't need to. You don't need it to show at 120 hertz if you're just looking at the time or date or what notifications you might have. Hell, I don't even have to unlock it to get like weather or screen time at all. I haven't used the device that long today, 3 hours, which isn't that long at all. Yeah, no events today either. So, oh yeah, went back to the always on display. Apple still needs to tailor the yes, I forgot. They have to figure out how to make it janky. Yes, I understand. I totally get it. Totally get it. Totally understand. Yeah. Okay, so let's. While I was just warming up with my sarcasm, just warming up here. I've got my list. iOS review from an Android user. I'm just telling you. Okay, here we go. Gonna go to device view. It's cleaned up. This is not a good shirt for thumbnails, but the dark shirts are really not good. When you look at the time on 120 Hz screen, I know it's accurate. You fools with your laggy 60 Hz screen never see the real time. Exactly, Mighty Bean. Exactly. Hey, you can watch me on the Mac, on Linux, on Windows, on Android, on iOS. I don't care. As long as you're watching me, I'm happy. As long as you're listening, I don't care. Hey, Iris Amelia, and Iris's husband, who apparently realized that I was the man in the blooper last night. The man in the blooper. That's I should just have that as my bio now. Man in the blooper. Okay. Got my topic. Gonna set the crusty clock. Oh no, I'm switching to Android. Will I have a clock app? Can I see the time? I don't know. Sarcastic. Okay, hang on. I just heard Jedi come home, so I have to make sure that. Hey, I'm about to do a video. Go home. I gotta do the video. Okay, where'd you get this shirt? Where'd you get this? Oh, okay, I'm about to record. So, I'm about to record. Okay. My clock runs Android? No. Well, actually, you could buy an Android clock. I don't, but here we go. Let's set record. Hello, Galaxy. I'm Chris Perillo, and you're watching the Locker Gnome Daily Reporter, TLDR for short. Today on my radar is giving you an iOS review from an Android user's perspective, because I'm pretty much both. I've used iOS pretty much from the beginning. Can't say the same for Android, but drifted to Android on the Pixel not long after Apple launched their idea of what the iPhone in the future would be. That would be the iPhone 10. I realized I was pretty much done with iOS. I use an iPad every day at this time. That said, with iOS 15 being released and iPadOS 15 not really bringing me too much joy, I'm going to be getting a Samsung Galaxy Tab S7 Plus. This is the keyboard. Yes, I will be unboxing that live on Twitch. You can join me there every night at 6 p.m. if you haven't already started following, because I'm live streaming this particular video right now, if you didn't know that, on Twitch. So, I've lived in both worlds. I use both platforms at this time pretty much daily. And both platforms have their strengths and weaknesses. And there are certain things that I know I like on one that I don't necessarily like on the other. But I always drive for an overarching experience. It's never so much about what the device looks like or necessarily its speed. It's whether or not I find myself not being bothered by the software experience. And that's where it's been really challenging for me over the past few years. And iOS just doesn't seem to be changing the way that I really want it to change. Meaning, it's changing, and they're adding new features, but they're adding new features on top of features that, quite honestly, didn't interest me in the first place, or really I felt weren't executed as well as they could have been. And that's where I've been saying that iOS has been in long need of a reboot. So I've got a few notes here that I want to make sure I get to. Both platforms let you do the basic stuff. I mean, yes, you're either going to be living in Apple's ecosystem or Google's on Apple's ecosystem, because Google has pretty much every one of their apps on Apple devices, or you're going to be living more in a Google ecosystem, or potentially through the OEMs like Samsung or beyond. You're kind of making a choice either way. So just recognize that it just depends on what you want. It depends on what you need. It depends on budget, what you appreciate. The list goes on and on. But the basics can be handled on either one of those platforms. My feeling is, as I feel I'm more of an Android user as far as a mobile phone experience is concerned, despite me getting the iPhone 13 Pro Max that's also arriving later this week that I'm going to unbox on Twitch, I think I'm more of an Android user at this point than I'm an iOS user. And I find that iOS and the iPad OS vicariously slows me down. And that's not to say that they are not powerful. It's not to say that the devices themselves aren't fast. It's not to say that the screens bother me that much. It's just that I find that the way that you can modify experiences on an Android device and the features that Android may very well surface for you, I feel bring me far more productivity, because I can whip around. I've got things down to a science. And unfortunately, it's not the same way with iOS. And I'll try to speak through this specifically. Let's talk about one particular feature that I use all the time, the always-on display. You can't do that on iOS. And so when you've got this slab of glass and metal on the desk, you need to know the time. Well, you look at the screen. Kurt Grosser, one of our mods on Twitch, joked. He said, well, that's what I have an Apple Watch for. I'm like, great. You spent $300 extra, $200, whatever, on something that you could have already had when the screen's sitting right there. I don't need to wear anything to know what the time is. You know, another example is, how many swipes does it take for you to see the battery percentage in iOS? It took me 0 to see it here on Android. It also took me 0 swipes to see how many notifications and what kind of notifications I might have had. So this is the way I've got my screen set up. This is the home screen. This is the way that I chose to do it. Now, I've got different apps or widgets installed that I can swipe to. I've got my apps managed differently. Because the thing is, with Android, you can have maximum flexibility and maximum productivity tailored to the way that you want to do things, not one size fits all. And so it's a different way of approaching things. But that is why I say definitively iOS slows me down, because I have to do it somebody else's way versus doing it the way that I would find most intuitive and organize it the way that I feel it's best for me. And Android affords you that opportunity. And you can't base your thinking of iOS on, you know, what it was 10 years ago, nor can you base your thinking on Android what it was 10 years ago, 2 years ago, 3. What I'm saying is, each operating system is constantly evolving, small iterative steps. Sometimes they make gigantic leaps, but it's still very much seemingly been, for the past few years, Android and Google have been leapfrogging Apple in terms of implementing features well and getting partners on board and improving, in general, the experience. That's not to say that I've appreciated what Google's been doing specifically with their Pixel line. I used to be a Pixel fan. They kind of pushed me away with the 5. The 6 Pro is also on my radar. It may very well be my go-to device when it comes out. But the problem that I'm going to have with the Sixel, okay, fine, it's a Sixel, is specifically, sorry, Sixel Pro, I should say. Android 12, testing it, you know, all the way through to release candidate on a Pixel 4 XL, it's chonky. Like, the notifications are just bulbous. Like, they just got stung by a bee and are suddenly, like, you know, having some kind of allergic reaction. Everything's just puffy. Everything. And I'm like, okay, I don't know if I like that at all. And I can't change it. And their Material U is, I don't think it went far enough. I like the idea, not the implementation. The nav bar experience on the new Pixel, specifically Android 12 on Pixel devices, it's kind of messy because it's not the same display across all the apps. And unfortunately, that's just the way Google's decided to do their nav bar. So when I say that you have freedom, I'm careful about saying that. You have maximum flexibility. potentially better productivity on Android because you can customize it to your own liking. That doesn't mean that you hit it out of the park or Google hits it out of the park every time. So understand, I'm going to be critical to anybody who produces something that is vying for my attention because I only have so much attention to go around. Another thing that is jarring for me as an Android user versus being an iOS user, or using iOS, is specifically release cadence. So you get what you get for another year. iOS 15 just dropped, that's it. I mean, you're gonna get a couple features, but that's it. Nothing, you're not, that's it. You're in, that's what you get for another year, and then you gotta hope for something else next year. You gotta hope. But Android, constantly iterating. Google, constantly iterating. The apps, they're independent, like they're constantly iterating. Google Play Services helps enable older Android devices, constantly changing, constantly. And I love that. I love that because we get new features from a variety of apps throughout the year. It's just like, I'm not going to say it's like Christmas every month, but it's just nice that I appreciate that type of software release schedule. The Pixel experience has been good. Samsung has been okay. I just can't find an Android experience that I like right now, for one reason or another. Either the cameras are not awesome or the software experience is not to my liking, so I'm in play, at least as far as Android's concerned. I'm not sure at this point whether or not my new iPhone that's coming later this week is going to win me back to iOS because of the ProMotion display, as I've talked about several times over. The biggest reason to get an iPhone 13 Pro Max is forget everything else. The cameras, yeah, great, awesome. No. The ProMotion, 120 hertz or nothing as far as I'm concerned. So bottom line, to kind of wrap up, iOS is Apple's vision of what it should be. Android is not necessarily just Google's vision of what it should be, but there's a better chance of you playing within that ecosystem and making it what you want it to be or what you need it to be. And that's its power, promise, and potential. There are a lot of launchers out there. I've got my favorite. It's not always up to date, unfortunately. To me, iOS looks about the same as it did how many years ago? It feels dated. It's somebody else's thought of what it should be, and I'm not sure if that's what I need anymore. Maybe it fits you. That's awesome. Congratulations. I'm grateful. We don't have to enjoy the same things. Hell, you don't even have to like the same things I like for us to listen to each other, right? So, to me, I wish iOS would get rebooted and give users a bit more fluidity, so to speak, not just in terms of animations, more fluidity with their choices on the platform, and kind of be more like Android in that sense, while still remaining very Apple-ish. Those are my thoughts. Okay, that's it. Stop recording. Boop. There we go. Quardigit. Hang on just a second. Oh, thank you, by the way, Quardigit, for following me, and Mr. Poolshot for cheering the 10 bits. Hey, blue light filter for iMac. Yes, no. iPhone 13. I'll wait till 15. Okay, fine. You can wait. I think it's a big upgrade, though. And I don't use iOS like other people do. For sure. Let me go ahead and flip back to this view. My pumpkin also finished at the end. And I hit 10 minutes just about spot on. So I may clip it ahead of time. You went from Pixel 1 to Pixel 5. How to say I really enjoy 5. Every between does not thrill me. 5's been fantastic. See, I had the 4, so the 5 wasn't compelling. Haven't even bothered looking at the 6. See, the camera is what would drive me. I was under the impression that Android OS doesn't update very long after release. Oh, it does. Yes, it does. Even Samsung, I get monthly updates. They've got, like, OEMs have gotten, like, way better with monthly updates. Pixel 5 was a step sideways as far as I was concerned. It was like, really? This is the way you're going? Okay, it's slightly slower than the 4XL. Offers marginally better camera. Why? Okay, so let's do this. Give me a second. iOS hasn't changed a lot in a lifetime. Let me copy over the video. Okay, copying it over to clip. 3 and 4 felt too much like an iPhone for your liking. Really? I didn't think so. Let's go back to NDI. The pumpkin is done. Sorry. It's now done. You won't see it move apart from jumping when it the update catches. Is it gonna catch? There you go. Alright, now I've got the video. Gotta move those galactic heroes out of the way. And where's Chrome? Where'd it go? Did I close it? It's like, where the hell did Chrome go? New version of Chrome out. They've gone to their monthly cadence now, if you didn't notice. That. Oh, let's do this. I've even got my thumbnail ready. Sorry you're late. No worries, big fan. Let's go ahead and trim this. Hello, Galaxy. Perfect. I got it. I don't know how the end is though. It's their choices on the platform. And kind of feel like Android in that sense, while still remaining very. My thoughts. Give users a bit more fluidity, so to speak, not just in terms of animation, more fluidity with their choices on the platform, and kind of be more like Android in that sense, while still remaining very average. My thoughts. Okay, yeah, that's right. Those are my thoughts. Oops, they've trimmed it a little much. My thoughts. Okay, that's fine. Maybe it fits you. That's awesome. Congratulations. To me, I wish iOS would get rebooted and give users a bit more fluidity. Plus, still remaining very average. My thoughts. Okay. 1080p. And wait, no, I don't like that end part. Give me a second. So to speak, not just in terms of animation, we have to like the same things I like for us to listen to each other, right? So to me, I wish iOS would get rebooted and give users a bit more fluidity, so to speak, not just in terms of animation, more fluidity with their choices on the platform. Hang on. I want to make sure I trim it the right way. More fluidity with their choices on the platform. Okay, let's do this. In terms of animations, more fluidity with their choices on the platform. Okay, I can probably trim a little further. In terms of animations, more fluidity with their choices on the platform. Okay, that's good enough. Export as 1080p. iOS 15 review from an Android user. I think that was a search, right? iOS review from Android user. I did a search on YouTube. An iOS review from Android user. Okay, so I think that's what I'm going to do. iOS review from Android user. Delete. There we go. Let me move this way. No, don't need to do that. Let's create, upload videos. I've even got the thumbnail. Alright, give me a second. DG776. Oh, you're going off on that? I had a flu vaccine yesterday. I didn't feel a thing. This morning, I was normal. Can't get iOS 15 on iPhone 6 or 6 Plus. Well, you may need to update. My iPhone has not shipped yet. No. Again, more? You already brought me water. Don't use that cup. Don't use it. Just use this cup because you don't need to wash 2 cups.
Is it almost done?
Almost done, yeah, but not like completely almost done. Sure. Yeah, I don't know if all of it's gonna go. Oh, let's see here. Okay, fine. Oh, it looks like. Here we go.
Do you want popcorn?
Yeah, but more poutine. Okay, sorry.
After the stream or during?
What now?
Poutine now and popcorn for after.
Yeah, I think so. Something like that. If the stream's choppy, it's because I am uploading. And something you should know is the new advice video just dropped. So watch the advice video right now. That's what I'm saying. And it shouldn't take me too long here. Yeah, go watch the new advice video. If the stream's choppy here. Give me a moment. I just want to make sure. Oh, I've got to copy over the text. It's at 50%, so it shouldn't take that long, people. You'd have to pay you to use an iPhone? Oh boy. Stream's fine? I don't know why. Like, yesterday it was not, it was like flaking out. Now it seems okay. But for a bit there it wasn't. I don't know why. Haven't changed anything. I did update Chrome. They went on the, like I said, they went on the monthly cadence. Okay, so we got the pumpkin butt. The butt of a pumpkin here. Oh, I'd pay over $1,000 for a device that I was going to use. Yeah, I'd pay $1,000. I have no problem with that. I have no problem whatsoever. Crap. That's not something I wanted to happen. Looks like I'm gonna I'm gonna have to reprint parts of the pumpkin butt, the little tab things. What do I think the Star Wars thing is on November 22nd? I don't know. I gotta reprint the little tab things, though, because they flicked off and are gone, basically. Oh, man. Son of a gun. Hate that this happened. Alright, well, I'm just gonna print 4 more. Here, tighter fit clip. Let's print 4 of these. 50%. Gotta make sure I get the right percentages. Copy, paste, 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 paste. Layout. This is gonna take like a minute to print. 2 minutes. Copy it off. Exporting. I agree with Kurt. If it provides a good experience, the fact that it costs over $1,000 is irrelevant. To me, I'd rather spend $1,000 on something I wanted than $500 on something I didn't. To me, that, you know, or $20, right? It's not a matter of cost. It's a matter of what you want more, right? No, the pumpkin butt turned out fine. Xiaomi. Yeah, I can't get a Xiaomi here. I don't think I'd want to. They're doing some stuff that I'm like, I don't know. OnePlus is, I'm telling you, 3 phones are on my radar right now. I've got, oh yeah, that is a tighter fit. One phone is the, oh, that one is not a tighter fit. The Pixel, the next Galaxy, the next OnePlus, and I'd hope for a better OnePlus system and a better OnePlus camera, because I may end up going Pixel, then OnePlus, and then skip the Samsung, because like I said, sometimes it's Samsunginess just gets in the way. That's right. Well, they are a tool, but there's some tools that are better than other tools. So I wouldn't say that luxury pricing is necessarily a bad thing. I would rather have a luxury experience to pay for than not. I can't read your name. Quor. If you use it on a consistent basis, iPhone is worth the trouble for 6 months or until the next model comes out. Blah blah blah. Subjective to each individual. Yeah, for the most part. And that's where I've been with the iPad, right? Because I use it every day. I use it constantly, and then I had to think about, well, what am I using it for? I use it in this scenario, as I've mentioned, for when I'm 3D printing something. I use the camera, and I use an NDI interface, and that's available also on Android. And you know, so that's one use case. And then I also use it for other things that I have to get done, and that includes Microsoft Office stuff. Now, where's Liz? Is Liz here? I don't think Liz is here.
Hi, Dad.
Thanks to Liz.
I'm here, Baby Yoda.
And Baby Yoda.
Hi, Baby Yoda.
We have poutine minus the curds. Poutine, we're eating the poutine sauce, which is vegan. The curd. She can dance. She can dance if she wants to. She can leave your friends behind. And if friends don't dance, and if they don't dance, well, they're no friends of mine. Mmm. Good poutine sauce. Okay, go get some. Mmm. So, there's the poutine shot. Mm-hmm. It's tasty. Jedi's calling them French fries. They're poutine fries. That's just fries and gravy. I know, but Liz sent the poutine sauce, but they have vegan curds, I think. I didn't get any. If I knew Diana was gonna make them, I would have picked some up. I would have grabbed them. Because they're feta. They're not exactly like curds, though. Sorry, I had a fart. Oh, is the new... Okay, the new motivational video's up. The inspirational, educational video's up. Tech video should be going public soon. Oh, that hits the spot. It is 100% uploaded. So new videos in both channels. Going to check out. Let me open up the new Fugly Safari and get to the advice channel. And comments. Looking at the comments. Thank you, everyone, for posting comments. 11 minutes ago, Gregory Taylor comes in. The advice you dispense daily is invaluable. Keep up the good work. Glad you think so. Practical Printing, a.k.a. Krusty. Well, I don't want to start any blasphemous rumors, but I think that God has a sixth sense of humor. And when I die, I expect to find him laughing. He'd better. Kurt Rosser. You have to remember that when conversing with someone, you can't always get what you want out of them. They are their own person with their own thoughts and opinions, but if you try sometime, you just might get what you need. Okay, now I gotta, what's a good one? There we go. All right, Kurt, you got your response. I don't want to say it out loud. You got to go there. Spoiler alert. Rigi says, great video as always. Thank you very much. Jesse Moreno, very true, Chris. In life, you're going to meet people who you understand what they're saying, but you don't need to agree with they're saying. Absolutely. These are redos. Agreed, says Dark Toy Lord. Thank you. Fix 'em Dude notes. Great point. Then to see where people are coming from even if I don't personally agree with their point of view, that leads to other people thinking I accept or even agree with their position. Hopefully this will help explain them in a way they can understand. I'd hope, too. For real, dude. Thank you for all the comments, all the new comments on that channel for the advice video. The other one's about to go public, theoretically. Let me get to the playlists here to make sure it's sorted. Okay, so TLDR, the playlist, I have to, every day, I have to go in and I have to sort and resort in order to showcase. Okay, so we got the new, I love the thumbnail I did, by the way. I feel I'm getting better with my thumbnails. I feel. I could be wrong. Maybe I suck at thumbnails. Don't tell me if I suck at thumbnails. Thanks, Pez Liz. Thank you, Kurt. Very appreciated. Solo Atlantic, thank you so much for following. Welcome to the Play Shop. Sleepy CJ, long time no see. Oh, you're planning a Galaxy Edge trip now for Christmas? Paid by Spider-Man? What? It's paid by Spider-Man? How is a Galaxy's Edge trip paid by Spider-Man? New TLDR is live! It is up. It is up and ready for you to watch. Oh, sold your NFT today. Yeah, you know, I have to figure out NFTs. Would an NFT be something where I could sell like a version of, like a digital version of myself with different hair or different face stuff, and then people would buy and sell my faces? Is that how it would work? I barely understand it. I mean, I guess I understand it, but... Oh! I used the wrong tags again? How did I use the wrong tags again? No. Advice. I did not use advice anywhere. There's no tags. The tags are iOS review, iOS 15 review, iOS versus Android, Android user. Those are the only tags. I don't have advice anywhere in my description. Dude. Well, I guess it was advice. Jesse Moreno commenting, thank you. I don't know where the advice hashtag is coming from, dude. It's nowhere. Absolutely freaking nowhere. That is so bizarre. How bizarre. How bizarre. Every time I look around. Every time I look around. No, that's not what I want. I need an end screen. One video, one playlist, one subscribe. Okay. Playlist is going to be TLDR. Okay. Weird. I don't know why, Kurt. There's no advice in there at all. Nowhere. Tech Tim 123 asks, he says, I'm so confused, Chris. Maybe you can help me understand why my iPhone 12 Pro Max isn't good enough for cinematic. I don't know. I don't work for Apple. You'd have to ask someone who works for Apple. Couldn't tell you. Don't know. Hey, Amish Ace. Nathan Bull, yo, Chris, are you using an iPhone or Samsung phone these days? Boy, Nathan, been talking about it all week. So, one, shout out to Amish Ace, and thank you, Kurt, for that. Two, good to see you, Joshua. Three, Funny joke, sci-fi guy number 2. Did you hear what they called Vader after he broke into the Apple Store? Invader. Funny. 3, Tech Tim, I'm not trying to sideline your question. It's just that I can't answer the question because I'm not Apple. I don't know. I can't tell you. I have no idea. The processing power, the extra GPU core, I don't know. Apple does things differently, and they do it their way. So the way I look at it is cinematic mode is kind of like portrait mode for photos. It works, but it's Dieterbone had a that's how you say his last name, Bon. Had said it. He said it's not a gimmick; it's gimmick adjacent, and so that's how I would look at cinematic mode. So I don't think you're missing anything. If anything, what you are missing is the ProMotion display on an iPhone 13 Pro Max. Like, there's zero doubt about that. There's no argument there. So that's why it probably doesn't have enough processing power, or Apple believes that it needs to be done on a newer device. With ProMotion, I don't know. I genuinely don't know. I'm not Apple. Now, Nathan Bold has been asking, am I using an iPhone or a Samsung phone these days? Literally, this is what we've been talking about near nonstop. I pre-ordered the iPhone 13 Pro Max last week. It'll be getting here on Friday. I'll be doing an unboxing live. And then posting that, of course, to YouTube. But I've been using a Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra or Ultra S21 for the past 6 months or so. So I have no intention on switching. I usually have like a go-to iOS device. Now typically that's been both an iPhone that I use also in the stream when I do the close-up stuff. But I've also, which is top? Okay. I've also just decided to basically pass on my my new iPad Pro, and then try if I'm because I plan on trying the S21. Sorry, not S21. The Galaxy Tab S7 Plus. So I got the keyboard case for today. It will get here on Thursday. So I'm not moving all to Samsung because when the Pixel's out, I'm probably going to be switching to the Pixel. So it's I think I'm gonna insert the things this way. Yeah, that'll be a little easier. Sheeple will buy any. Careful, Quar. Let's not get into name calling. That's not fair. That's not right. It's not respectful. It's not. Even if I don't like it, it's still not. I don't want that around here. I really don't, buddy. You know, we're just getting to know each other, but that's where I draw the line. This is a very safe community. I don't care what devices people use. As long as they're listening and watching me, they're using the right device. We may disagree about it. We may disagree about what's best, or what works the best, but that's kind of where I draw the line. Just FYI. You're going to try to order yours this Friday? Good luck. Yeah, see, it's just the new. It's probably something on the new chip. They've got different video features on the chip too, if I remember correctly. They've enabled different video features, so that's probably what it comes down to. My recommendation is still get the 13. I'm selling the iPhone, right? But it's just the 120 hertz screen. Yeah, I know about that Galactic Star Cruiser too. I want to go. I won't, but there we go. The pumpkin is now complete. So cool! I got an Empire pumpkin. Now I got to print the stem. I kind of, maybe I should print a couple of the other faces, just so I could swap them out. Even though I'm not, incredibly excited about the faces. 1,200 for better TikTok videos. Hey John, don't laugh. My TikTok is exploding. I'm up to today. Let's see here. My TikTok out of nowhere is. Oh, hang on. 449. I almost have 450 people on my TikTok. Today's TikTok did pretty well for the first day. 1741, which is amazing. With only like one share, which is absolutely freaking outstanding. But the funny thing is, I decided today, instead of just posting to the Instagram story and the Facebook story, I decided today to upload it as a reel. And my reel on Instagram already has 5,000 views, which is incredible because given like some of the earlier ones that I've done, never had a lifetime of that. So first day, 5,000 views almost tops anything else that I've done in a reel. So I'm going to be posting my my thinkings on Insta. In fact, I've got to do I got a backport one now that I think about it. Okay, never to or that one. So which was this one? Saying the truth that's stress. Okay, so I think this is stress. I'm gonna post another reel tonight, right now. Give me a moment. It's processing. Okay, preview. Next. Okay, so I'm gonna say stress. And I'm going to open up that, get my hashtags, because I have no idea if the hashtags is what made all the difference, but stress. Now, I think I did this right. No, hang on. This is the one I'm about to post. Saying the truth that is stress doesn't come from your boss, your kids, your spouse, traffic jams, health challenges, or other circumstances. It comes from your thoughts about your circumstances. So, what do you think? Andrew Bernstein. Okay, that's a good one. Okay, so that, I think, going with the word stress might help. Okay, also share to feed, crop profile image. Cover. I'm good there. Ah, stop! Sharing to Reels. So the cool thing about Reels is that it'll show up in your feed. Like, it'll show up in my profile. And also here. So I've definitely got to get better with it, but I'm curious to know what the algorithm is. I can tell you that like 183 people liked the reel that I did, which is a lot. So I'm curious to know if I do one in the morning and then one in the evening when I'm doing this, when I'm doing the broadcast, I'll have to remember. I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta do that, just to see if while I kind of work my way through it, because I like I said, I post one usually in the morning and then forget about it, and then in the evening I'm like, oh yeah, that's right, I gotta reshare it because it ends up doubling views, because some people only see it in the morning, and I haven't been posting to Reels, so it's a great way of fleshing out the previous library out of stories. Cat seemed to do it all. Oh man. I guarantee on my new iPhone, I will not use cinematic once. Maybe I'll use it once, just to see what everyone's talking about, but probably not beyond that. Hey, thank you for following Zoltan Extreme. I've got to slice another pumpkin head. And in fact, that's the one I want to do. I want to do Jack Skellington. There's also Oogie Boogie, but I'm going to say Jack Skellington. Because that'd be a fun thing. Let's do this. Let's do it at 50%. 50% seemed to work. Let's go ahead and share those. Slicing it now. Should only take about an hour. Yeah, 51 minutes. Getting that going. That's right. Only mods can reset the drops. YouTube, I mean not YouTube, Facebook seemingly has a different algorithm. Okay, so I've got to get the... I've got to get this over onto Twitter too. Oh, sorry, not Twitter. Yeah, Twitter. Derp. I'm doing so many things all at once. I try to do things that work for each particular platform, and certain things do and certain things don't. Today's TLDR is an iOS 15 review from Android users' perspective. Oops. Okay, I'm also refreshing to look at the comments. Oh, we don't have a lot of comments right now. Huh. Interesting. Go ahead and copy that over. Right, that's on that. It's also going to go onto Facebook. Today's TLDR. Okay, comments. Kurt, 6 minutes ago, came in and says, I used Android for years because it was a low-cost entry into the world of smartphones. I had lackluster experiences for years until I got my OnePlus One. It was phenomenal. I really liked using it. When I had my first real job, I finally decided to get an iPhone. Loved everything about it. Stuck with it ever since. However, am I tied to one experience? Absolutely not. I'm just happy with the way things are right now, so I don't bother switching around, man. If you're happy, awesome. Okay, going back to channel comments. Must be nice knowing everything. I don't. There's Liz commenting, it's all about the family and the devices I have, so I stick with Apple, jank and all for now. I'm tempted to try out an Android tablet just for fun. The tablet may not be the best first entry into Android, I'd say. Pixel. A Pixel would probably be the best, although I don't know what they're doing with the software. Why? Why? That's how I feel. Like, why? Why did they do this? Why did they do this? Oh, is it not going? Let's get Jack Skellington going here. All right, DB3D Dan. Thank you for stopping in, and shout out to DB3D Dan. If that didn't happen before, I apologize. Kind of firing on all cylinders here. Okay, I gotta put my poutine somewhere. Well, it's not really, it's done. I'm done with the poutine, so I need to put the bowl somewhere. Alright, I got it. So I'm gonna look for the faces that I want to print, that I might want to swap out. And then I'll move on to, I think, a different filament with the top there. Alright, so let's... Where can I put this for now? It's my iPhone case. I rest my iPhone case. Where do I put this? Stick it over here, huh? Okay, there we go. Stick it over there, waiting for the iPhone to come in. This... There's so many other things around. Of course, tonight would have probably been an iPhone 13 kind of night because the reviews dropped, but oh well. Have I seen the iPhone 13 Pro reviews pouring into YouTube gushing about the 120 Hz ProMotion display? I bet your excitement for Friday is palpable. I'm excited, yeah, but like my excitement's kind of abated because I don't feel like it's going to be enough to win me over, and I just did a video on that. I published it here on YouTube. It's out. And I'm basically going to be selling my, probably, if I can get everything I need to get to work on a Samsung Galaxy Tab 7 Plus, which is about a year old. It has software updates. In fact, they've rolled out OnePlus UI 3.1.1 and Android 11 for it, which is awesome. It will also be getting Android 12. Which is great. You know, software updates on it. That's great. I'm probably going to be switching from the iPad to a tab. It is looking very, 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 very likely. We shall see. We shall see. We shall see. We shall see. Big Jano. Well, we haven't done Brit in a while. We did Big Jano, I think, the other day. Refreshing YouTube, seeing Sleepy coming in and saying, live in an Apple ecosystem and currently restricted with budget, but would love to see how far Android's come. Last used it 10 years ago. Oh, it's night and day from then. What the heck? Yeah, I know Obi-Wan Kenobi wrap production. Samsung's been reliable. Well, it's not about reliability. It's about software usability and general design consistency and fluidity. Forget reliability is important, yes, but it's about the other things for me, which is different from how I think a lot of people look at it. Definitely different. I look at it from a software perspective. Thank you for the stretch, Sorry Jr. Oh. All right, 7:30. So let's go ahead and start laying down the WAD Vice. Yeah, this is gonna be a slow burn. Two, maybe. It's okay. I'll take it. Let me close that out. Is that... Okay, so let me keep the comments open. Greg Wall coming in a minute ago. Chris, everything you said in this video about Android and iOS is what I tell people every day, that Android works the way you want it, not the other way around. It's a different way of thinking about the experience. You don't trade in a good phone if it's still chugging along. I do. I eliminate them like every year. I mean, I'm serious. I've upgraded my smartphone every year since the first iPhone. I've upgraded every year. Even like that was my problem last year with the Pixel. It was like I didn't want the 5. I'm like, it's not even lateral. It's a step backward. So I was like, what am I going to do? All right, well, is OnePlus viable? That really wasn't as viable as I wanted it to be. Is Samsung viable? Yeah, it's viable-ish. You know, well, I don't know. It's been a year up in the air for me. I'm in play is what I'm saying. And if OnePlus seemingly can nail software, it seems like they are going to do that. And the the output dramatically improves, then OnePlus is probably going to be a top choice for me. And I'm not sure about Samsung because it's just it's almost too Samsung-y for me. For a smartphone, especially with the cameras being a trade-off. So I'm in play. Is what I'm saying. I'm in play. Don't know what I'm gonna do. This is Halloween. This is Halloween. The only rant you have about your phone is the USB-C port worn out for 4 years. Cable keeps falling out. Oh, dude. I mean, you're a perfect case for like an upgrade and
Joshua_XP_cheeredx1000, thank you for continuously doing what you do and enjoy it because the community keeps back, not to just support you but to know the information you give to us and the community you want to reach to. Keep it up, Chris.
Joshua can only do it with people like you. If you're here to help others.
Joe_Tosh_G cheeredx100, hi Chris and Chad, I finally got the chance to start watching The Mandalorian. I'm loving it. Also, I use a OnePlus XS to listen to YouTube, Twitch while on Wi-Fi.
Nice. I thought about getting the when they release the new software for the OnePlus 9 Pro later this year, the update. I thought about well, I don't know how much it would cost by then, and I know the OnePlus 10 is right around the corner, and the camera's not all that great. But just to try the new software experience, I've thought about doing that when they do that, when they release it. But I don't have access to devices. I don't have unlimited budget, so I've got to be very careful about what it is that I get and why, right? Like, is this going to be enough? And just finding something that I can stick with is probably one of the biggest challenges that I have. That seriously, it's been like, normally it'd be like iPhone. Okay, I'll just get the new one. I'll just get the new one. I'll just get the new one. And it was for years it wasn't a problem. And even with the Pixel, I'm like, I'll just get the new one. I'll just get the new one. I'll just get the new one. But then this direction they're taking with the chonky Android 12, I'm like, I don't know.
Paceless cheered X100, Fix some dude cheered 345,679,885,857.898.
Well, Liz, thank you, and vicariously fix 'em, dude. We're still at the level 1 hype train. Thank you, Eclipse Empire, for
Eclipse
those 100
Empire
bits.
cheered X 100.
We will bring in Palpatine if we hit level 2. Ophone's good for experiments and custom ROMs. I'm not into the custom stuff. Experiments, though, it is nice to have some extra stuff. I've kept a Go-To Pixel around as kind of a backup, just to test the version of Android. But my Pixel 4 XL may very well be floating to Diana. And it's my intention to basically switch from the Samsung Galaxy Ultra S21 to a Pixel 6 Pro. That's my belief is what I'm going to do, despite its shortcomings. Because of the camera. The photos. I mean, it is exactly what I want it to be. Do people buy cameras anymore? I do. This is a camera. This is a dedicated camera that I got here. I got it specifically because I knew I was going to need it.
Faceless cheered X 100. Today is the last day of summer. Pumpkin spice and spooky season, here we come. Indeed.
Pumpkin spice. I'm still gonna, if I see the pumpkin spice Cheerios on sale, I'll probably grab them for Cereal Saturday. Probably. No promises. Ow. Why? Why is it like tagged like that? Unbelievable. What was my last iPhone? Big fan, the one that I've been using, the iPhone 8 Plus. It's fine. It's a champ. Nothing wrong with it. Pumpkin spice toilet paper? Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if they released something like that. It would not surprise me in the slightest.
Show me what you got!
I don't got a lot today. I got the book cover keyboard for my Galaxy Tab S7 Plus, which is arriving on Thursday, or should be. And I also got my iPhone 13 Pro Max silicone case. Oh, Chris, you're so biased. Really? Yeah. That's why I'm swimming all the lanes here. I would love to pick one. I'll be honest. I wish I could just pick a lane. I wish it was that simple. All right, we got an Aziz Light. We're going rainbow according to Asgardian Wookiee. There's your rainbow. There's your rainbow. 3D print your own case? Nah, I don't need to. I just soon get the Apple one. This case will be, it's almost blue, almost too blue for me, but this will be just fine. I'm sure there are potentially better ones out there, but like, I think this will be for now suitable. And then at some point, someone will say, "Oh, we're doing iPhone case review things." Like, I'm like, sure. I should be getting a very long box tomorrow. Oh! Well, tell me what I owe you. You got a kid diagnosed with ear infection? Oh my god, Amichase, those are the worst. I had ear infections growing up. They're so bad. Oh, we're at a level 2 hype train. Thank you, Liz, for the cheer.
Faceless cheered X 100. Time for Poopy Palpy. Let's get some subs in.
Hello there. I've come to understand that you all have been waiting for me. Hey, hello. Why are you out of breath?
Because it was running.
Yes, careful. Careful around here. I don't want you to knock these things off because I have to print more. These little clips. Now, careful, I'm not licensed to play this music here. Thank you. Go ahead and hit pause. I'm sorry. Here, let's turn the volume down, and then I can see it. Let's turn the volume down here. Let's be very... Oh, don't want to turn it up. Gotta turn it down. There we go. Okay. Oh, yes. Someone made a bluey pancake. Yes. Bluey is very fun. Yes.
That's bingo.
Now someone's making a bingo pancake. Well, someone can do that. I could eat a bingo pancake. I don't know if I could ever make one. Bingo's a fun show. I approve the bingo show. What's that? Bluey. I'm sorry, the bingo show. I said bingo, didn't I? My bad. The Bluey show is Emperor Palpatine approved. What? Yes, I know they're making a pancake. Some people are skilled. Daddy is not so skilled. And then
Paceless just gifted 1 sub.
Look at that. It's incredible. Flip flap. Oh, unbelievable. Someone's an artist. That's really cool. What? Okay, yes. And Bluey, yes. Never doing the Bluey thing, I guess.
Bluey does this.
Thank you, Liz,
Dad.
for subbing Rare 9.
Yeah.
Okay, yes.
Bluey does this.
What?
Yes.
How does the song get? What? Yes, I can see it. Yes, thank you. That's great. Yes,
Dad.
I can see it.
He does that.
I know. Yes. Blue. I didn't realize blue was a pancake color. Who makes blue pancakes? Probably spirulina. Something like that, yes? No? Maybe so?
Look, Dad.
Thank you for following the art of DHT79. Welcome to the play shop. We're in the
Paceless
middle
cheered
of a
X100. Time for Jedi to give 101 Dalmatians.
Bluey!
Puppy, puppy, puppy time.
Now it's jelly beans. Okay, very nice. Thank you very
Eclipse
much.
Empire just gifted 5 subs.
Thank you so much. Careful, can't have audio playing in here. I'm not licensed to play it back. Thank you very much. Thank you for gifting those tier 1 subs, Eclipse Empire. Helping push along sub Timber. We're now at 381
Joshua
out of 500
XP
subs.
gifted Airwolf 28 a subscription. Joshua XP gifted a tier 1 sub to Airwolf 28.
Awesome,
This is the
thank you
first gift
so
sub
much,
in the
Joshua
channel.
XP. And I'm sure Airwolf 28 will also appreciate it. And by the way, we are now at 5,988 followers. So we only need 12 more, and we hit the big 6,000. Can we make 6,000 followers tonight, or will it happen overnight? Nobody seems to know. Or maybe they do, and they don't want to tell us. It could be either way. It could go either way. So thank you very much for that. When's Jedi getting a puppy? You'd have to ask Diana. Just like I said, it's not in my hands. If it was in my hands, it would have been maybe a month ago. But it's not. So we are currently petting in Seattle. Oh my god, you just shot off my little toe. Thank you, Liz, for that. Didn't need the little toe anyway. If I was going to sacrifice a toe, it would have been that one. That would be the one I would choose to easily sacrifice. So thank you, Liz, for making that easier on me. Very appreciated. I'm not licensed to be Sheev Palpatine. I'm the artist formerly known as Sheev. Fun stream. Thanks for the entertainment. I will see you tomorrow at 6 p.m. Pacific. That's the time that we start. And the fun begins. I haven't even done... I never seem to get the chance to do the advice video as quickly as I would like to. It's okay. I will do the advice video soon. When is tomorrow? Is Star Wars Visions Day? That's all tomorrow? Good. Not just good, it should be freaking amazing. I cannot wait. I'm not going to clear my calendar, but my thinking is I will watch one episode. This is what I think, just to spread it out. One episode a day, or maybe I will get sucked in and watch them all. I haven't decided yet. I don't know which way it's going to be. Give me a second. What the heck? What's that? There we go. Heard something. Joshua XP cheering 100 bits. Liz cheering 10. We have now achieved
Joshua
level 4.
_XP cheered X 100. Siri versus Microsoft Sam. Who will win?
Oh my god. Siri versus Microsoft Sam? You mean... What? Sam? Who's Microsoft Sam? I know of Cortana. No one really uses that either. And I definitely turn off Bixby on my Samsung devices. Because why? Why would I keep it on when I've got the Google? I'd much prefer the Google. I don't know. Oh, I see Eclipse Empire, so thank you. I will tell Jedi it's a birthday gift. She will enjoy it, especially with her lightsaber. It goes right in there, and then boom, 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 then it lights up, and then she'll be really happy. She'll be very excited. She'll get excited for her gift all over again. And thank you, by the way, the Art of DHT, for following me on Twitter. Very appreciated. According to their bio, just another sci-fi loving humanoid person. I also write novels,
Ethan's date Marcus shared X 100, cuz Jedi.
Sorry about, I did not mean to speak over that. Ethan's dad 3D, aka Marcus, cuz Jedi. Yes, and she was just here, showing off some bluey pancakes. I read you? I do? Why, I read your profile, yes. Did she and Diana like the name tags? Yes, they did. They got a kick out of them. Yes. Oh, the Jedi loves the little monkey, too. Absolutely adores the monkey. It's one of her favorite things. Yes, she'll be able... Yes, she will, Eclipse Empire. I guarantee it. Ethan's dad, 3D Marcus, by the way, has an iOS app that everyone with iOS needs to get. If you're into 3D printing or scanning. Because that's how I scanned my own head, Jedi's head, and Diana's head. With his app. I haven't tried it on the new iPad. I may try it specifically on the new iPhone, though I haven't really had anything new to scan. Not yet. But when I need to, it will probably be with the new iPhone, as I'm looking to get rid of this new iPad. Basically. New comment on Chris's TLDR for the night. From Carlos Cristobal Ramos. As long as there is no SD card slot on iPhone, I will never get one. Yeah, high-end Android usually don't have it, with a few exceptions. As long as good Android phones have SD card, it will never change. It may not always be there. You may get forced out, so to speak. Using the Force, but in a different way. You wouldn't let Prilotine scan your head? Really? You should. I scan so well. If I got a puppy, I could scan... Yeah, well, the problem with a puppy and scanning a puppy is that they're always moving. How are you supposed to scan that? If I could get just a good photo of a moving anything, I'd be happy. That's the best thing about the Pixel phone. Is they take good shots that would otherwise be blurry. You do enjoy popping a larger SD card into your LG when you run out of space. Fair enough. I guess I always try to buy. I buy differently, but when it comes to those devices, I try to buy more than enough. And then, you know, hope that I never run into that limitation. And so I find myself, 256 gigs has been a sweet spot for me. Anything more than that right now is overkill. For now. That may not always be that way. Pets are best sleeping. Yes, I could totally understand that. But then you couldn't get a good scan because they don't really sleep sitting up. You just got a new dog, haven't scanned her yet, but did print a lithophane. Yes, the lithophane could work. Is there an imposter among us? I don't know. Which one of you is sus? We've got about a minute left to go at 9% on level 4. So it looks like we may have just completed level 3, which is outstanding. Amazing. Fantastic. Very appreciated. What is this? Yeah. Hang on just a second. So confusing here. So is that it? We've ended? Okay, I am not sus, but I will give everybody some points for participating in this hype train. Add points to all. We made it through level 3. 30,000 for you. More comments? No. No, there are not. Unless there's... You mean the advice video? A big fan commented. Finally, Apple convincing Android users to ditch Android and move over to iPhone.
Protein?
Yes.
I know you like black, but do you like black licorice?
Not always.
Do you like it right now?
Not necessarily. I guess I'm going to eat blackjack gum. Yeah, that's as bad as I remember it being. Not fun.
Trash.
Here, I'll throw it away. Hand it to me. Because there's a heavy thing on top.
What is it? Kind of hard.
Tastes like blackjack jelly beans. Yeah, I don't know. That's not bad. I mean, it's good. It's delicious. I'm chewing it. Alright, I've got to go back to the Force and bring Chris back.
Yes, I finally get to see it.
I don't know if we had that one. I've got to... Here.
Droid later. Sit droid later. Sit droid later. This is... Wait. This is Sith droid later. Isn't that a funny name? Sith droid later?
And pretty soon I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to do my advice video, but you can play right now.
I also have. We also have.
Just gonna let her play here.
Oh, look. Wait. I think I'm missing. Oh, no. Oh. Eber, you have a gun. Two guns. And you have a lightsaber. Ah. Oh, there we go. I'll move that out of the way so you can see that. Oops. Why is the guard more smaller? Oh, that's okay. He probably went to the bathroom. He's over here. And there is, wait, no there's, maybe not. That's okay.
Alright, I'm done with that gum.
Why?
Because it's definitely been chewed out.
But I thought Emperor Sith didn't have it.
Well, he did, but then he gave it to me, and well, you don't want ABC gum.
What is ABC gum?
Already been chewed. Yeah.
Wait, how is it looking at me? But how is it looking at me?
What do you mean? Well, I've got the camera pointed down.
It's a trap!
No, it's not. It's not a trap. By the way, Eclipse Empire and YouFly1 are sending you a birthday present.
Wait, what?
They're sending you a birthday present. Yeah. It's a little late. I'm serious. Yeah, they said that they're sending a birthday present.
When?
Hopefully you'll get here tomorrow.
Wait, for my next birthday? For my next birthday?
No, for this birthday. It's a little late, but it's coming.
Wait, late?
Yeah. It's gonna be a little late.
Tomorrow?
Possibly.
What's
Krusty,
today?
don't think that I can't see the chat.
You can't see the chat.
I can see the chat.
Well, I can't because I don't know how to read.
Yet. We're learning.
Yes.
Jedi for Prez 2056. Someone wants you to run for president. Someone wants you to run for president.
No. I should not be president.
Yeah, you can. Anybody can.
But I don't want to be president.
Okay.
It's my
then-
choice
then
to be president.
That's true. You don't have to. No one's forcing you to.
I wanna be
A lumberjack.
No.
How can you not want to be a lumberjack?
Lumberjack.
It's someone who cuts down trees.
No,
Okay,
I
fine.
want to be an inventor and a scientist.
Oh, I see.
I want to have two jobs, an inventor and a scientist. I want to
Show me what you got.
We got, well, right now, we're printing another face. We're printing a Jack Skellington face for the pumpkin. And then I gotta print the stem, but it's basically a 3D printed pumpkin. Hang on, honey. Yeah, I know, but I had to show him for. Give him like 5 seconds.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
There you go. Okay, now you can grab it. You gotta give him time to look.
Wait, what's inside?
Nothing's inside. Although I could put something inside. But basically, this is something where I can swap out this for another design. It's pretty cool, so we can change the pumpkin design. That's right, someone did an Utini. Yeah? Utini, yes.
What does that say?
It says, a nice action figure party, get on the dance floor. That's the dance floor, apparently. I got all of these action figures for $4. You got them for $4. $4. So I guess I didn't have this.
Joshua _XP cheerdex 100. The world needs more female scientists. Chase that dream Jedi. We need more inventions to help the world.
Oh, did you hear what Joshua XP told you? Joshua XP, I got 2 different versions of those. Joshua XP said, the world needs more female scientists. Chase that dream, Jedi. We need more inventions to help the world. Sorry, Junior. Cool. We'll see you tomorrow. Thanks again. Bye.
You were reading it.
No.
Why did you say bye?
Well, because I was saying bye to the person who had to leave. Had to extend that courtesy.
Oh, who's that?
MagTech doing a parachute drop.
No, who's the one that's doing parachute?
The MagTech, that's what I was saying.
No.
Yeah.
Person.
Yeah, I don't know their names necessarily, but I know their handles. I don't know everybody's names. And Palpatine, yeah. What the world needs now.
I gotta have more cowbell.
What? Wait,
Someone has to have more cowbell.
Bits.
Mr. Neotrip needs more cowbell.
Wait, we're raiding someone?
No, we're not raiding someone right now.
Why are you watching something?
No, I was listening to a space.
Are you watching TikTok again? I told you to not watch TikTok. Dad, I told you to not watch TikTok. No. No words there. What did I say? No. No, that's there. Oh, perfect.
There you go.
Dad.
Yeah.
Oh no, I need to get to my secret place.
Yeah.
Open center. What's the password? Phoebe.
Oh!
What?
Ryan 56K just raided us.
Ryan 56K is now hosting my stream with 23
Do a party
viewers.
dance with your figures.
Do
Welcome, everyone. Welcome, everyone. Welcome in.
Welcome in.
Glad you could join us, Ryan. What Ryan does, by the way, shout out to Ryan, yes. What Ryan does is really cool. You need to follow Ryan right now. If you're watching me, you need to be following Ryan, because he's another person. I know. Oh, Jedi is very happy with your emotes there, big fan. So, Ryan is, okay, so you got, the easiest way for you to figure out whether or not you want to follow Ryan is by going over. He's another maker or crafter. Sorry if you're hearing an echo. But just to read from his bio, just your friendly neighborhood Minnesotan. Gem cutting and jewelry are my obsession. Being a nerd is my life. Board games, video games, dungeon mastering, and making puns are just a few of my hobbies. So what's cool is he actually, and I don't know if I'm using the appropriate term, cuts gemstones in his stream. So it's wild. Oh, some Pokemon gemstones. So cool. That's very cool. And for everybody who's, joining us here now, tonight, for the first time, my name is Chris. Right now, my daughter Jedi is currently playing with Star Wars figures. I'm also 3D printing something.
I will kill you.
I will often 3D print something, but my normal view is like this. But she's having fun there. I usually talk about a variety of things. Thank you, by the way, Spineless McGee, for following. I am a Just Chatter as well, although I don't cut gemstones. I 3D print stuff, I talk Star Wars stuff, I showcase Star Wars stuff. Lately, I've been on a tear with some of my tech choices that I've had to be making. I'll be getting a new iPhone that's coming later this week. I'm getting a new Galaxy Android tablet that's coming later this week. I'm getting a few... You okay? Yeah, I have Star Wars underwear. Stop! Okay, now I have to show everybody. Why did you have to say I had Star Wars underwear? Now I have to show people. Okay, hang on. Just a second. Star Wars underwear, everyone. Don't let... Hey! It's not that kind of stream. Like, this is fine. No, not that kind of stream. Stop. Star Wars underwear. Stop. Stop. So anybody wants to know what the stream is like, you're seeing it. This is... No, don't. We're not going to pull our pants down. Thank you. You're going to make me fart. I didn't have to use my mouth, though. Anyway, so we do a lot of wild things, but no gem cutting here. Wait, hang on, honey, hang on. Honey, sweetie, I gotta catch it. I know. The candy was the thing that exploded on the screen, honey.
Oh.
Yeah.
Emperor Sith-the-Teen.
I know. Emperor Sith-the-Teen was here. That Korean gamer asked, what did I just walk into? Oh, I don't know. Don't...
Then where's Emperor Sith-the-Teen?
Not my little sister, definitely not. That was my daughter.
Sister? Why would I be your sister?
I don't know. I don't know. Don't ask me. All right, are you done? Are you done with this? Because I gotta lay down my advice. I'm ready to lay down my advice video. See, I realized I had this BB-8, but I didn't have this one, or not BB-8, IG-88, but didn't have this one. So it was a nice thrift haul today. I guess I got a couple that I didn't have before. Cloning an android? Yes, Jedi would be a clone.
What?
Not exactly an android clone. The Force is with you is asking, is Jedi playing any Mario or Luigi Nintendo games? Are you playing Mario and Luigi yet? No, she is not. Alright, Ryan56K, I understand how it goes after the raid. Totally get it. Thank you for hanging out. Excuse me, now I'm really gassy. It happens, especially, this time of night. Ryan56K, again, thank you for the raid. I look forward to seeing you again, cutting something else. I will have to live vicariously. Nope, pleasure's all mine. I appreciate it immensely. Gotta go, good night. Thank you, Eclipse Empire. Again, yes, see you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. It'll be a fun one. All right, baby. I need to do my
La, la, la.
I need to do my advice stuff.
Okay.
Hang on. Here we go. And then, cause I gotta wrap up, dude. I gotta. But what?
Tell me when
Till after? Yeah, I will. Okay, but right now, honey, I've got to do my advice video so that I can wrap up and get going, because I'd like to eat popcorn and go to bed. It's like, I got my routine. See you, Ryan. Look forward to the birthday stream Saturday. Oh! Common Age Clothing said Ryan's having a birthday stream. Wrong thing, but Jedi picks the raid. We shall see. She got to sleep. She will, eventually. Just not immediately. Give me a second. Oh, JSal, 1993 commented on the video. Said, great video, always appreciate your perspective. So I said, thank you. Very appreciated. Oh man, come on. This app. 3 out of 10. Okay, that's not bad. 3 of 10 is not bad. I don't know if she's ever really dreamed of Star Wars, though. Okay, so tonight's advice video is going to be... Now that we've done TLDR. Although I have a feeling I'm going to have to do two of those types of videos on Thursday. Because the unboxing that I'm going to do is going to be... I think I'm going to punt. I don't want to post it this week. This week has got to be... it's got to be all about the iPhone. And then next week, like on like Sunday or Monday, then I'll post that. So then I'll be one day out, which is good. I'd rather be one day out just to prepare for that stuff. But you know, when it's warranted. Okay. Tonight's advice. Okay, I already copied that stuff in. I already did that today. What should I do? The most valuable thing you have. Okay, this is a good one. Oh, here we go. Don't you mean tomorrow if you're going to be doing another unboxing on Thursday? Well, I'm doing one unboxing Thursday because that's allegedly when my tab comes in. And I don't want... So I'll do that in the stream, but then I'll also record a separate TLDR in the stream. So I'll basically be doing 2 videos. I don't want to publish the tab unboxing to YouTube until like after this week, because like this week is the week to do iPhone stuff, and to do like a tab that's been out for a year would be a complete disconnect. So bam, Kurt Grosser. Oh boy. Wait, no, tomorrow. Today's Tuesday, isn't it? Yeah, today's Tuesday. So I'm right? Yeah. Am I trying to turn you up a notch? No. You already have a notch, Kurt. You're carrying a phone. Okay, let's do this. Moving to the... Nope, not the quad view, the elbow cam. Let's go to this view. Spice it up. Dun, 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 don't stop. Dun, dun. Opening the Krusty Clock. Good old patented Krusty Clock. Okay, here we go. Hello, Galaxy. I'm Chris Perillo, and I love sharing my perspectives, opinions, thoughts, opinions. Did I say? I could do that again. Hello, Galaxy. I'm Chris Perillo, and I love sharing my thoughts, opinions, perspectives, ideas, advice with you. Appreciate you listening, but of course, one size doesn't fit all when it comes to whatever it is that I might say, you may have a different way of doing something, a different way of approaching something, a different way of looking at something. So you disagree with me, it's okay. As long as we can have a dialogue, you might be able to teach me something new. The thing that I wanted to talk about today is something that we all don't seem to have enough time. Oh, I screwed that up again. Time is the topic. Okay, I can do that better anyway. Hello, Galaxy. I'm Chris Perillo, and I love sharing my thoughts, opinions, perspectives, advice with you. Appreciate you listening. Of course, one size doesn't fit all, so if you happen to disagree with something I said or maybe the approach to a problem, feel free to comment and start a dialogue with me. You may be able to teach me something that I didn't know before, and, well, I could learn something new. The thing that I wanted to talk about tonight is something that we all don't seem to have enough of, and I've had this conversation with Diana countless times. I don't know if I've ever really gotten through to her. Usually it's the case where I'll say something and then like 2 years later she'll watch some random dude on YouTube say the same thing and then say, you know, someone said something you said once, and then she'll understand it. So I hope I'm the random dude on YouTube who says the thing to you that finally gets through. That's all I can hope for. The one thing, the most precious thing you have, the one thing that you cannot get back, that you need to guard with everything, every fiber of your being, the one thing, just one thing. And most people think the most valuable thing that they have is money. I'm not going to argue that, you know, money certainly brings about certain things in life that we wouldn't have otherwise, at least the way that society works today. We don't live in a future Star Trek type of world, and we may get there eventually. But we have to rely on, certain factors to be able to live a life that we find most beneficial for us and our families. Money enables, no doubt about that, but that is not as precious as the one precious thing. And no, it's not the ring, the one ring to rule them all. Yeah, I know, the precious, I get it. I'm not going to try a Gollum impression. The one thing you cannot get back: time. That's the most valuable thing you have. Look around the room. It isn't any of that. Don't get me wrong. I love my Star Wars collectibles as much as anything. I like using technology because it enables me to communicate with people from all around the world and share my thoughts and perspectives. I have found some kind of path for me that I feel is the right path. But the one thing I can't get back, even after spending all that time bringing myself to this point in my life, is time. I can't go back. So instead of wasting that time, I choose to focus on the things that bring me pleasure and, or at least enable me to do things that might bring me pleasure. So, and I don't mean we should live a life of pleasure and luxury, but, pleasure to me is, going thrifting and finding, an emperor figure that I may not have had before, right? That's fun. That's a pleasure. I couldn't have just walked into the store and grabbed it. I needed to earn money and pay them, right? But I can always earn more money. That I could get back. I can recoup that cost in one way or another. But the one thing I can't get back is the time that I spent doing that activity. So I do my best to focus, especially in the times that I can control, the times that I'm not working, the times that I'm not doing something and being active in something. I do my best to recognize what needs to be done, take care of all my responsibilities, what time I need for myself, if only to mentally recharge, and the time that I can give to other people to do one thing or another, or to enable them. So when I go shopping for groceries, right, I'm spending that time so that we can eat. I'm spending that time wisely as opposed to doing nothing. And there are times that I might want to do nothing, just zone out. But I recognize that I feel better when I feel accomplished. That's me. Not everybody feels that way. But I feel like when I'm spending time on a product or a project that I might, want to see brought into my space, then I'm spending my time wisely. If I'm improving something, if I'm fixing something, addressing a problem, all of these things, you've got so much time in the day. So I've become very skilled at time management, knowing full well what I need to get done, what I might want to get done, what others need me to do, and how much time I might have in any given day. And I do my best to do everything I possibly can within that period of time when I'm not sleeping. That's me. Because I realize that if I waste that day, it's a day I can't get back. And so even there are times where maybe I'm not doing anything. Maybe I'm not reading. Maybe I'm not learning. Maybe I'm not researching. Maybe it's I've got some spare time, right? There's nothing that I want to watch, on TV. That list seems to be getting shorter and shorter by the year. I think, well, maybe Jedi might want to do something. I'll ask if she wants to read a book. Or maybe she's playing with toys, and maybe she hasn't done something else, another activity that day. Or, we have time. I could spend more time. Because there's only so much time that I could spend with anybody. And so I'm very appreciative of anybody who would spend their time, your time, listening to me. Or hanging out with me virtually when I do the live streams on Twitch every night. Because I felt that I was at a point, it was really earlier this year, though I've definitely been creating content since like the dawn of the internet. Live video is certainly nothing new for me. But I got through 2020 and realized that I didn't have that sense of accomplishment. I didn't feel like I did much. I didn't feel like I had anything to show for that year that I just passed through. And 2020 was a tough year for a lot of people. But I realized that I did not want to waste that same time in 2021. And I thought, I'm going to create a goal for myself. I'm going to live stream every day. I don't know what I'm going to do. Don't know what I'm going to talk about. Don't know who's going to be there. But I'm going to do it. And that's been my goal. So I've been live streaming every day. And in those times, I've figured out how to maximize the time that I'm spending with other people, broadcasting my thoughts with other people, interacting with them, answering questions, talking about stuff, showcasing the things that I pick up, what might be on my radar for one topic or another, staying in touch with others. So I'm spending that time with other people who are watching, but I'm also 3D printing now, and that was something I wasn't doing, in 2020. I'm getting back into doing more of the tech videos that some people know me for. I'm just slowly and surely getting back into it, though I know I can't do it like other people. I can only do it like myself. So I'm learning how to do things like myself and being satisfied with that and pushing my own boundaries and spending that time and maximizing the time that I spend on any given thing or with any person. So I'm constantly thinking about how to spend my time, and most importantly, where I know it's going to be a waste of time. I don't like wasting time. I don't like when other people waste my time. I don't like when I feel like I'm wasting my energy, when it's being drained from me, and nothing productive is coming from that. Nothing valuable, right? So I find myself, especially when it comes to interacting with other people, people may want to draw time from me. Hey, can we jump on a call? Can we make it an email? I'd rather it be an email. Don't call. I'd rather not talk. This meeting could have been an email. Hello. Because that's time. And I'm not even talking about a work-life balance. It's just time. And how you spend your time, you've got to guard it, but you also have to get stuff done. You can't just go through life not doing anything. You can't. Like, it's just not. It's not reasonable. Like, certainly not as an adult. That's what a child can do. But the older you get, the more you realize the things that you can't get back. And I don't just mean things that are physical things, those moments. And it's a balance. It's a trade-off, because there are going to be times that, like, man, I wish I could do this, but I got to do this. It's a balance. Time management's all the more reason to have time management and potentially even keep a task list so that you can have time management, because if you can't get things done or not in a timely manner, or you find yourself out of control, that's all the more reason to write things down so that you understand what balance you're dealing with. Otherwise, you're not going to have time management. It's going to escape you, and you're going to wonder what happened. It all got away from me because you didn't manage it. That's on you. Nobody else. You. Because time is the one thing you can't get back. Time is the one thing that you can't control, but you can control what you do with that time. So don't waste it. If you enjoy scrolling through social media feeds, fine. And if that's how you get your kicks, just understand that may lead to other things, potentially even depression and anxiety. So be careful about how you spend your time and the things that you say that you might enjoy. You might, but they're not necessarily just mindless activities. If it's not doing something for you in one way, shape, or form, as long as you've understood and accommodated that within the time that you have for the day, it's up to you. Just remember, you cannot get it back. And done. And in the can. Flipping back to the printer view. Sorry, it's frozen. Let me go ahead and get camera going there. Thank you for listening. Thank you for spending the time listening to me. Let's go ahead and copy that over. Copy that. Get it clipped and uploaded in the queue for the advice channel. No new comments on TLDR at this point. Oh, but Jack the Pumpkin King is done printing. Boy, how's that for timing? Thank you, Yasmin is mean. Don't be mean to me. Or I hope not. If I missed any in chat, it's because the reason I was missing chat is because I was talking. And now I'm no longer talking. And now I'm going to take Jack the Pumpkin King off. Oh, yeah, this is a good design. He's got a couple others. Like, I may do the Batman one. The Batman face. We'll do a couple more pumpkin faces tomorrow. I'm not sure. He's only got, like, just a handful that I thought would be kind of fun. Of course, I had to go do the Star Wars one. I'm like, oh, man, I was talking to Hollywood N3D who clued me into this. I'll message him and ask him if he planned on doing any others. So I can swap out the Imperial insignia for the Jack insignia. He's also done an Oogie Boogie, so I might do that. Tech Tim 123 says, thanks for sharing, definite help. Trying to get rid of mindless time waster jobs is harder than I thought. Yeah, it can be. Well, the cool thing is, what I do is I've got a separate YouTube channel. I've got the stuff that people have known me for now, I guess, the variety stuff, the tech stuff, and then I just launched an advice YouTube channel the other week, and so we're starting to do that. Moreover, you can also follow me on TikTok. I'm at 450 people now, which is awesome. DB3D Dan just went through and like every one of my videos, which is great. But I've got, let me see here. I'll pull up in the. Y'all do the here. You can do the QR code. There's my TikTok. So that kind of exploded this week. I've just been posting like 15-second motivational, inspirational quotes and videos. I post those to Twitter. Now I'm also post to Instagram stories, and I've also started to just tonight or this morning tried to do it differently, and so I posted. I'll be posting the inspirational advice to Reels. So if you head over to my Instagram account, I've got the archive of stories here under motivation. But I'm going to start backfilling in Reels as well. So you can get the inspirational 15-second quotes and clips. I also post those clips to YouTube, to LinkedIn. So I post them everywhere. And so, if you're following me across social, chances are you're going to see it. Is your time management on point? I believe it is. So I maximize. I find the quote, record it for 15 seconds, and then post it to 6 different places. Jedi's trying to call me. Hang on. She's sending me stickers. Okay, I'm going to call her back. Here, what if I do this? Hello? Hey. How you doing? Hey, could you say thank you to Sergeant Stiglitz 22 for following?
Yeah, thank you.
And the Raj Deepdas. Okay. I thought you were gonna have like a filter or whatever. That's why I called. Okay. Fine. I thought she was gonna have a filter, and that's why I was like, oh, it's gonna be fun. Okay. Well, just know I'm probably getting ready to wrap things up because we've done the videos for tonight. And Brit is, I think we maybe, let me check the list. No one's really just chatting. I swear I'm the only one who's just chatting. Everyone's playing games. I'm the only one. Yoko or Brit? Yoko or Brit? We can do Brit. Brit's cosplaying right now. Virajdi Das says, I was watching one of your old videos on YouTube about the largest active community live. Type that address in the browser, and here I am. That's so funny. Yeah, live.perillo.com redirects to the Twitch channel at this point. That's awesome. See, it's funny. You're watching this old video of mine, and because I was promoting live.perillo.com, boop, you're here. Boop. Okay, Jedi wants to chat again. Hang on. How do I... Hi? I've got to figure out... Where's my... What? I need a filter. Okay, there we go. Wait, hang on. How do I flip it? There we go. Yes! The filter is strong with you, child. Let me flip the view here. Yes. What? What? What are you saying? I don't understand what you're saying. Why are you in the grass? That makes me angry. Very angry. Ah. Oh, now I'm talking to a baby. A bombhead baby. Why are you a bombhead? That's a bubblehead? Why are you a bubblehead? That's just weird. Here, okay, I've changed my filter here. Hang on. They changed my filters. Dude, I had, like, the cop filter was awesome. What'd they do with my cop? Oh, here it is. Hang on. Yeah, ma'am. Gonna have to tell you to stop doing that. That's not, it's illegal for you to do that here. You're in the wrong zone to do that, ma'am.
I'm born like that.
You were not born like that. I'm sure about that, ma'am. I'm also gonna need to see your license. Yeah, a license for barfing eggs, please. Thank you very much. Yeah. Okay. Now, how long have you had this phone, ma'am? I'm gonna need you to answer my questions. How long have you had this, the whatever device you're using there? 15. You don't even look like a 15-year-old, ma'am. Just gonna be honest with you. Okay. 7? What? No way you're 7 years old. What? Fine. I guess you're 7 years old. You wouldn't lie to me, right? You know, that's an offense, and I take offense to offenses. You know? Yeah? No? Fine. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go. I gotta go. I'll be there in a minute. Okay, I gotta go. Did you hear what she said, man? What happened? I gotta go, Jedi, I gotta wrap this up. I only have so much time, and I gotta get stuff done, and I wanna have popcorn and stuff. Easy. Yeah. Don't want to take it apart yet. Well, we will. Careful. I don't want to lose these little clips. I need those clips. Because I need them to move the things back and forth. Okay, honey, I gotta wrap up. Seriously. Sergeant Stiglet says, love your content, Chris. Been watching your stuff since way back, and you've always been inspirational getting you into it. Pennywise is a pretty cool clown. I'm glad I could get you into it.
He's a bad clown.
Well, okay, Jedi thinks that it is a bad clown, so I'm glad I could get you into Pennywise. I don't know how I got you into Pennywise, because I don't like horror. I don't know, but I got this person into it. Honey. Okay. Yeah. Okay, but I gotta get you going another way, because Daddy has got to start wrapping things up. Why? Because I'm the one hosting the show. Okay, everybody, honey, you can't be in here like that. You can't be in there like that. Because I need you to wear like longer pants than you are. That's why. Okay, I need you to wear longer pants than that. No, Careful, hun. No. Don't do that. Don't do that. Diana? She's wearing a nightshirt. Pennywise, the information technology clown. That's me. I'm an information technology clown. Not really. I know nothing about information technology, nor do I know much about it. Thank you, everybody, for joining, though. I'll be live again tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Live every night, 6 p.m. Pacific. It's going to be a stacked week. Tomorrow, let's see here. Tomorrow's Wednesday, so what's going on? Tomorrow, I guess whatever I get thrifting. I don't think my tab is going to be here until Thursday, so I'll be doing an unboxing then. Jedi, hang on. I'm wrapping up. Yeah, thank you. Then on Friday, I am going to be unboxing, assuming it also gets here, the iPhone 13 Pro Max. So you've got probably 2 unboxings to look forward to this week. Tomorrow, though, I'm not really sure what's specifically going to be happening. Eclipse Empire and UFly1 have sent a gift package for Jedi, so of course we'll be doing that. You'll get your normal stuff from me, of course, 3D printing more pumpkin faces at this time with Jesse PLA from Printed Solid. Brad's Orange Glitter is that filament. And then be laying down a TLDR, a separate advice video, the normal hanging outy stuff. The hanging outy stuff. And then tomorrow is Visions. I may end up talking about Visions heavily tomorrow, because I think it's going to be out tomorrow. I think. Okay, we're going to be rating Sith Lord Brit, because I got to find out what she thought about her Eggo waffles. Wonton Wednesday? Well, if that's what you want, I had poutine today. It was good. It was delicious. So I'm going to have my popcorn, figure out what I can do to unwind. Tomorrow is Visions. Then I hope you have a good Visions Wednesday. I love you. I appreciate you. But at this point, I'm going to leave you to your own devices. And may the Force be with you always. Tech Tim, no, thank you for your time. Very appreciated. Let's go ahead and set the channel raid. Sith Lord Brit. Going to go ahead and start that raid. That's right. Here we go. Get your Perillo Raider emotes ready. Shout out to CineUp76. Hope you're having a good day. Hope you have a good evening. Okay, we're getting ready. We got a few of y'all. We're gonna be Tusken raiding Brit in 3, 2, 1. There we go. Oh, it fell out. Okay, it's fine. All right. Oh, I gotta open Brit's page. Shoot. But there we go. We gotta find out what she thought of the Eggo cereal. What? What? Well, Saturday you get a little snack.